to another episode of Paranormal Tech. Yes, we're out again today. Lucky for you guys, not lucky for me, because I was out in the hospital all day today with Leah. Leah was getting a splint put on her leg today, so that took up most of the time. And I brought her back to school. It was roughly about 1:10 and Ashley comes out from school 2:30, so there's no point in me going home. So I have about an hour and a half to spare, roughly around that. So I said I'd come out to this location in this wood today to show you this investigation. It's in relation to the Bluebell murder investigation that we brought out here about a year ago with Martin, and the storyline did not add up. Our moderators at the time says they couldn't find any history in relation to the backup story that were given by Martin. Our moderators couldn't find it, but stories did continue on after that investigation in relation to the writing that was in the wall of this property, that one of our moderators at the time received a birthday card in the post, and she went back on the video and she screenshotted the writing that was on the wall and she compared the two together, and she says that the writing on her birthday card and the writing on the wall were exactly the same. And another moderator says that she was told by a person that we were set up and the story was all blah blah blah, and she says unfortunately they tried to set you up and make you look bad. And if you watch back in them clips I'm showing, Caroline's face would tell you Caroline knew straight away. I didn't cop on straight away. I'm one of these Irish people who are just that bit slow. I didn't cop on, but I was trying to concentrate on the spirit box session that we did do, and the spirit box reaction that we did get in relation to the children coming to you, and the spirit, that some spirit person in the spirit world has bring the children towards me. I've been told that hundreds of times by medium people that there's a man in the spirit world that brings kids to me when I'm in different locations, and I do have kids in the spirit world, so I have a big belief in that. So watch the story. The last time we were here, everybody's entitled to their own opinions. We were only given what we were told to come here. We closed down the investigation straight away because we didn't like what we seen, and we don't like to deliver false stories. But I'm coming back here today to this place again called the Bluebell House. This is my story because of the reaction we got in the spirit box session. So have a look back. The camera's going to spin now. We're going to show you two clips in relation to our last trip, and then you come back to me. So see you back in a minute. What it says, because this house is alive with bats. Bats everywhere.
That's why I'm not staying here.
There's bats hanging off. Caroline won't believe me. Caroline will not stay here because the story Caroline, the Martin's going to explain. Caroline will not stay out here when it gets dark. Trust me about that one. We're in the middle of the wood. So Martin, will you get in here a small bit?
Well, yes.
So the folks at home, listen to the story Martin's going to explain about before we go in. Then when we go in, we're going to give you a guided tour, and then we're going to start our paranormal investigation. So Martin, you need to get in here, get your nose right into these folks, and talk slowly, explain to folks. Where are we today, Martin?
We're in the woods on the Warren Point carriageway.
So I'm sitting at the wood. What's the name of this wood? Where are we?
I don't know the name of the wood, but it's
right.
Quarry.
So, Martin, I'm looking at a house here. I'm looking at a bungalow house here, a 3-bedroom bungalow house in the middle of the wood. What's the story with this wood here, Martin?
The story was that in 1931, 9-year-old Mary Hastings came from Armagh on Easter Sunday with her family for a day out. She wandered off into the woods to pick bluebells. There was a guy who lived in the house. He was a woodman.
Yeah, just speak up a bit louder, Martin.
He was just out a couple of days from a mental hospital in Dublin.
Yes.
And the child wandered off by herself, and he came across her and murdered her with a hatchet.
So you're telling me a family pulled outside the head of the road here?
Yes.
And they let the wee one come in the woods here. As you can see, we're showing a few minutes, guys.
They all come in together.
They all came in.
Straight off.
So the young girl went picking bluebells. And what happened to her?
She wandered off around this area. The guy who lived in the house.
So a man actually lived in this house here?
Yes.
Right, and what did this man do to this girl?
This guy was called Michael McCutcheon.
So Michael McCutcheon lived in this house here?
He lived in that house there, as you can see there.
So Michael McCutcheon lived in this house?
Yes.
Okay, what happened next?
He murdered the wee girl.
So he murdered this wee girl in this
child.
house. And what year was that?
1931.
So the people at home,
Easter Sunday.
In 1931,
on Easter Sunday.
On Easter Sunday, a young family came to have a wee wander around, like into the forest, and the wee girl to pick up bluebells. And actually, there's bluebells. They're actually bluebells sitting out there. See them? They're like weeds out, but they weren't bluebells.
Them, yeah.
So the bluebells, the girl went picking bluebells, and Michael Hutchison, who lived in here, McCutcheon, murdered the young girl in here. What kind of a death did she have? Do you know anything about it? Or
he dismembered her with a hatchet.
He smashed her up with a hatchet.
Smashed her up with a hatchet.
And was her remains found in this house?
Her remains found in that house with the bluebells in her hand.
So her remains were found in this
In the
house
house.
with a bunch of bluebells in her
Blood
hands.
splattered all over the walls.
And come here, and where's this Michael Hutchison? Or
Nobody knows. He disappeared as soon as they found the wee girl's body.
Could be dead now. That was
1931.
1931, it's a long, long
Sure
time
you
ago.
would be.
So,
hopefully.
are you here? Mary is... Are you watching the camera? Who put the flowers here in this room? No. Watch. There's a wee girl coming in there and he was drunk. Who put the flowers here in the room? Come on. Who put the flowers here? Was it a man? Was it a woman? What happened here in this house? What happened here? See that? Yeah. There. What happened here in this house? Come on. Mary Hastings. A little girl who was here. Is that correct? Come on. Is there a wee girl here? What's her name? What's the wee girl's name? What's the wee girl's name? Come on. If there's a wee girl murdered in this house, what's her name? Was there a wee girl murdered here in this house? Mary Hastings, 9 years of age. In 1931, you were picking bluebells. What was the name of the murderer? Michael McCutcheon. Were you the man that was the wee girl? What happened in this house? What happened here in this house? What happened here in this house? Philip. See? Hang on a sec. Who said Philip? 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 What? Is this the bedroom where the wee girl was killed? Will you just keep refreshing that, Carly? I could do something in a minute. Spirits of this house, Mary Hutchison, 9 years of age, was murdered. Mary Hastings was murdered here in this house. Was this correct? Yes or no? Did I hear you girls? You're dead. Mary
Mary Hastings for me, please. Mary Hastings. I'm not worried about this. Do you get the feeling we need to get out of here?
Yeah, since I came. Since I came.
Do you get the feeling we need to get out of here? That's the feeling I'm getting here now. Martin. I'm going to refresh it one more time, just before you refresh it, okay? No, you're not saying. I get the feeling we shouldn't be here. No. Okay, well, let's I'm going to do it here, right? I'm going to walk up towards the house. I'm going to walk out towards the tripod and see those things. I think we should, not only do I think we should get out here, I think we should fucking run. Just a second. This is your work, can you tell me?
This is alright.
Yeah.
This is alright. It's the same, and I'm comparing the ladders. It's all the same. This is still missing. I'm still in flowers for that. This is alright. And there's no ways that I can go there and point to the
No, I know that, sure. It's not that but it's not this I'm concentrating. I'm picking up a weird feeling in here. What I want to do is, Mara, I want you to knock that off. Now, you don't usually do this in the house like this. Knock it off and put it in the bag. Go refresh it once, right? And we're going to walk, and you're just going to refresh it. Put the phone in your back pocket, right? Put the phone in your back pocket. Just put that in there, Martin. Martin, I want you to carry that. You carry the light, and we're going to... Should we leave this house? Yes. Should we leave this house? No, you're not following me. Shit. What the fuck? Things. Are you here? Mary is there's a wee girl coming in there and he was drunk. Who put the flowers here in the room? Come on. Who put the flowers here? Was it a man? Was it a man? What happened here in this house? What happened here?
Right, folks, did you enjoy that? Can you see the reaction that we got in the spirit box? Unbelievable. When I asked about the flowers, it said Martin, and about the spirits coming through, it said about the children, bring the children to you, and not comfortable around people. So that's one of the reasons why I've come back here. So enjoy this spirit box session that we're going to do here in this woods. We're going to walk through the house. We're going to show you as much as we can, and this is my story of the Bluebell Forest. Hope you enjoy it, guys. We will talk to you as we go along. So here's a bit of music now as we head down the road. So welcome to my story of the Bluebell Forest. Right, so folks, enjoy it. It's going to be different. This is going to be my story of the Bluebell Forest. I don't know if the stories was with Martin telling true. We're never going to know. The only one person would know that is you guys, because we're going to walk in here. We're going to do a spirit box session. We're going to find out why it was the spirits really trying to tell us what's the real story in behind this house. So we're going to go in here. We're going to do a spirit box session. We're going to walk around. We're going to show you the outdoor buildings as well, and we're going to deliver my story of the Bluebell Forest. So hope you enjoy it, guys. So before we do that, we're not going to put on any spirit box sessions straight away. We're just going to give you a guided tour. Let's walk around, turn around the camera. So hope you enjoy, guys. This is our school run this week. My story of the Bluebell Forest. Here we go. So let's walk in. It's another location, guys, where you can't go live because the coverage is so bad. There is outdoor buildings, and you can see the house there, and there's another shed here, guys. So we're just going to walk around and see as much as we can. There's the Luigi board here. You can see it there still on the ground today. I'm just going to throw that on the ground. There's the Luigi board still there on the ground. Now a shed there, guys. If you remember that straight away, I'm just going to take a look. And we'll show you some of the outdoor buildings as well, guys, before we walk around. Try and show you as much as we can. There's now a shed there, guys. Nothing really in there. So we're going to turn on the lights now, and we're going to walk this area here and see what is really happening here. So we walk in and we'll just see what we can see. So you see, this is the back kitchen here. There's writings on the walls here, guys, and all that. So we're going to walk in through, and we will do we'll do a guided tour of the place first. I actually didn't know what that is. Shit. No box or something. No bag. This is the back kitchen. Fireplace. As I said, we will do a spirit box session here in a couple of minutes. We'll walk through. And there is the corridor down there. We will do. We want to give a guided tour of the place first to see what it's all about. There's the front door. We'll show you what it's like out there in a few minutes when you walk down there. We walk down the corridor here, guys. Bathroom. Still the same way. The reason why this house is still in great nick is because it's in a forest. Another room here. Some kind of a bathroom. You can see the old milk bottle there. Aer Lingus. I remember that from the last time we were here. We'll come into this room in a second. Bathroom there. Another bedroom here. Loads of flies. You can see the old wallpaper still there. Thousands of flies in here, guys. Don't attract them too much. You see it here. And this is the room where it all happened. We were told the last time we were here. And you can see the writing has been taken down since the last time we were here. The flowers are still here. The petals are still on the ground though. You can see the petals are still on the ground. You can see it. The petals are still on the ground. And a birthday balloon that's blown up. The flowers are still here. But the message that was written here on the thing is now been removed. You can see it's been all scraped off it, but we have it on our video, so we should check that in a couple of minutes. And the door still opens and closes, and M-E-M-E written on the wall. So you can see it there. That's what it is. But the petals are still in the ground, and the flowers are still there, and the writing has been removed. But we have the writing on our video, so I should screenshot that down in a couple of minutes and show you. So what we're going to do, we're going to go outside. We'll go the front way and show you the outdoor buildings, and then we'll come back in and we'll do a spirit box session. And that's what the house looks like there. And one of the reasons why the house is in great nick, guys, is because it's in a wood. And the wood has protected the area for a long time. You can see the main road is down there. But you can see how it's well protected in the wood. But the poem that was written on that wall has been removed. The pedals are still there. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk down here now, down towards the main entrance. We're going to put on the spirit box to pick up the single, and we'll do a spirit box session, walk around the place. And that was the original entry down there, guys. So we're going to walk up here. We're going to put on the spirit box now in a second. We'll show you one or two of the outdoor buildings as well, and then we're going to do a spirit box session, guys. And I don't know if I have a screenshot of the writing that was on the wall, but I'll have a look. I'll go back over the videos and have a look. We'll come back in that way in a couple of minutes. Let's walk around here for a minute or two. Let's have a look. Just walk around here. We will do a spirit box session in a minute. Just going to wait till it builds up and we'll start it. We're just going to go to this outdoor building over here. Have a look at that one. And we'll walk around. We'll do 2 spirit box sessions here and see what happens. You see a little mouse, dead mouse there. So we're going to put on a spirit box session here in a second, just waiting for it to come up actually. So it's uploading. You can see that's fairly clean, someone has been cleaning that up. Actually, someone hasn't made a great job of it. It's spotless, actually. Someone made a right job, and it's lovely and clean. That place was filthy dirty. Alright, someone has it all cleaned up. Made a lovely job in it. Some old bottles there, look at that. It's great to see someone cleaning it up. Another old bottle there. Great to see someone. At least somebody cleaned it up. So we're going to put on the spirit box. And we're going to keep it going until the investigation up. But it's great to see someone came out and cleaned up the place. It's great to see that much, you know. So spirit box on, earphones on, guys. Great to see someone cleaned the place up. Look at that. Spotless clean. Spirit box is on now, guys, by the way. Great. Last time we were here, this place was filthy dirty. So it's great to see someone who is an interest in the place keeping it well. Definitely great to see that.
August.
August, do you hear that? August. So great to see someone really cleaning that place up because
He's
sick.
spirit box is on. You can see an old wheel there, a bike wheel there, guys, look at that. So spirit box is on. We're going to walk through the house now and we're going to see what we pick up in the spirit box session. And the first word we got is August.
To get a job after I
Get a job, it says. Okay, let's see what we pick up here. Any spirits here in relation to this property here? Can you come forward? My name is Philip. I've been
on the beach.
on the beach. Is there any spirits here that can come forward and tell me what happened in this house years gone by? So my spirit box knocked off again. Shouldn't do that. So we're going to walk in here now, and so we're going to walk in there. Nice to see someone cleaning that shed up because it's a pure utter shame because it has great potential. Someone's really looking at it because it's really spotless. Last time we were here, it was in man condition. So I'm going to try and get the spirit box up and running now. It knocked off the last time for some reason. So it's on now. Let's hope it stays on, and for us to do this spirit box session now. So it's on now. Let's hope that it will stay on. Sometimes spirit box sessions do knock off. So let's go in and see. We'll ask the question, see what we pick up. Good evening, spirits of this house. Can any spirits tell me what happened here in this house?
I had to do that.
Who put the Luigi board here? Can any spirits come forward and speak to me today?
I think it's it.
I'm in the house now, spirits. I mean no harm. I'm only here to come and say hello, to find out, are these stories that people say what happened here, are they true or false? I believe they're false, but I believe...
Well, I don't.
You don't? People say...
Airport. Do you know where the subway?
Do I know where the subway is? Does any spirit in this house wish to speak to Philip? My name is Philip. I come with love, joy and respect. I'm out here just to have a look of this house, known as the Bluebell House. Many stories have been told about this place. I don't know if they're true or false, but I believe the last time I was here that the spirits were able to interact with me and tell me the word name Martin, and tell me there were spirits of children. Can I take the children to you? I'm here today to investigate, to find out if there's any spirits still in this house. Please feel free to communicate with me. Make a bang. Make a noise. Come and say hello to me. My name is Philip. I mean no harm. Please do not be offended for me coming here. I'm only doing research and evidence into the spirit world.
Okay, see you then.
To prove to people that the spirits still live on. Did you live in this house? Was this your fireplace? Was this your sitting room? Can you come please and try and communicate with me please? This is the front door.
I'm
heading down to the bedrooms. Can any spirits try and communicate with me, please? And let me know. Oh, my name is Philip. If you can say my name, Philip. Lots of stories were told in relation to this house. I know there were
Have a lot of good.
I bet you they have a lot of good memories, not of bad memories. Can you try and communicate with me, please? My name is Philip. I really don't mean any harm to anybody. I'm only here to say hello. I'm passing away, so I said I'd come say hello to you.
can't remember.
You can't remember me? Who put all these red petals on the floor?
Sure.
Who put a bunch of flowers in the ground? Can you come forward please? Try and speak to me. My name is Philip.
Able to get a job.
So as you can see guys, I'm getting no response out of the spirit box in relation to anything here. It's very quiet. We'll give it another run and we'll walk out towards the kitchen again and we'll change to a different spirit box. But as you can see, we're picking nothing up in relation to any spirits, in relation to anything here. It's very quiet at the moment. But I wanted to come back to myself because you can see in this video the last time we did come in, we got some great response spirits were able to respond to me, and I asked them who left the flowers on the floor, and the response we got was Martin. So we're just trying to see can the spirits try and use the device. This is a different device I have. So we just walk one more time and we change the spirit wheel app in.
Is it, miss?
Is there any spirits in this house that wish to say hello to Philip? Come forward, please. Can you say hello to me?
Would you like...
So as you can see, guys, as you can see, there's really nothing really corresponding into that spirit app, and I'm really found that app really to be very, very good, but it's not working. So we're going to knock that off. That one's not working. If it was working, that app would pick up a spirit straight away, guys. So we're going to go back to the other spirit wheel app, and we're going to finish it up on that one and see does that pick up anything. Now this is the one that I used the last time I was here. Maybe they're not able to use the new one we have. And by the way, there is another new spirit box that I'm trying to get. I watched it PXTV last night on TV, and they were out doing a ghost investigation, a paranormal investigation with Ghost of Britain, and Ghost of Britain had a lovely spirit box, and they're retailing it for about €178. So I really love to get one of them and do a research on it and show people if the product is any good or not. So if I can come up with the funding and buy this device, I'll do my review on it and show people how to come across where to buy it. But I recommend that don't do it yet until I have a look at it, and I'll give my reviews. And I think Ghost of Britain using one last night, and I just caught my eye and said, yeah, I'm going to have to get that and do my review on it. There's a picture of it now. That's what it looks like. They're €178, so I just need to gather a bit of money to buy that spirit box. You pay for it, and it takes about 6 weeks for them to make it. So I really do want to get that device. So anyway, back to this investigation. I'm going to turn on the spirit wheel app now and let it run for one lap around the house and see does anything happen. So we're just going to let that run. It stopped again. For some reason now it has stopped. So we're going to try and get it up and running again, guys. I don't know why my phone is stopped again. So we're waiting for... There, it's back again, I think. So while we're waiting for the phone to come back, yeah, definitely going to get that. Try and invest in that spirit box. It looks good. It looks the part. And I'm just trying to get the spirit wheel back up and running. It's just frozen, and every time it freezes, that app, there's always a sign that we're going to get some evidence in relation to it. So it's all frozen again every time we use it. So we're just going to try and use it. Will it come on now? Come on, you devil, you. Come on. So it's on now. Good evening, spirits of this Bluebell house.
What happened to him and that about
What happened to him? Spirits, what happened in this house? Can you tell me what happened in this house? I was here before, over a year ago. So we're going to go back into it again, guys. Just knocked off again. And I don't even know what is said when I switched it on. And we're just waiting for a bill back. That's what happens with the spirit wheel app. It has mind of its own. So it's rebuilding up again, as you can see. I just have to wait for it to program back into the phone. And then I'll switch it on again, switch around the camera so you can have another look. And then we'll all give our thoughts about the Bluebell house. Do I think it's haunted? No. Do I think there is any paranormal activity? Yes, I do. Certainly do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get the device up and running again. Switch around the camera. And put this device back on. Good evening, spirits. My name is Philip. Please don't be offended at me. What happened in this house? I believe there's spirits of children in this house.
I think
I'm going to have to listen to it back, guys. Spirits, can you tell me what happened in this house? Do you remember me coming here? Can you try and communicate with me, please?
Then
Can you try and tell me what happened here?
They had
Can you tell me what happened?
which
Burning thing.
Burning?
forward
What happened in this room?
many.
This
I had an
Can you tell me what happened here? Do you remember me here the last time I was here? Can you try and communicate with me through the spirit box that I'm using? My name is Philip. I mean no harm. Can you say my name to our device? My name is Philip.
is from this.
Any spirits wish to say hello to me? Can you say hello? My name is Philip. I mean no harm. Just came passing through this house to say hello.
Had a demonic wedding on Halloween.
Something about Halloween came through there. That's weird. Something about money and Halloween came through the device. Don't know why that came through, so we just turn it around again. Shouldn't have done that.
Married on Halloween. All the demons and principality from different
land.
Weird, very weird.
Why are you still recording? Give me that. Alright, so we're back.
Very weird. Come on, spirits, try and communicate with me, please. Very weird. I don't know what's going on with the spirit box. It's just scanning through it on its own, as you can hear there. Spirits, can you tell me what happened here in this house before I leave?
Dark.
Do you think?
Can you try and communicate with me before I leave? What happened here?
Picture.
If that works. The way the employer.
Right up.
Spirits, I'm about to leave. Can you tell me what happened here in this house?
Fourth.
What happened here? So that's it, guys. I said I wanted to come out and do a quick investigation, so that is our quick investigation done. There's no point really doing much. Don't feel there's a reason why we should be here. It doesn't show to be much paranormal activity at all in this house. We're going to knock it off. If I felt any issue, yes, it's a prime location. It looks wonderful. Definitely a creepy house in the middle of a forest. It really does look really quite well. But I'm at this long enough now, and I feel in my own personality and my own thoughts that there's no really paranormal activity in relation to this house. But I will say one thing. I did close that door down there in that blue shed, and I'm going to go back and close it because it's reopened. So we're just going to show you a quick walk around the forest. Maybe we might do a spirit box session walking around and back to the car. We might do that in a minute. And I just want to take a wee photograph of that house as well. So you'll see me in a few minutes. I'm going to stop and redo it again because I want to take a photograph of the outside of the house. And I'm just going to go back and close the shed door because I did close that shed door when I was here. And we might just do once walk around the track and see do we pick anything up in relation to the spirit box in around the woods. We're just going to walk down here, just close this shed door again because I did close it, and it's reopened. I did close that door, so in case anybody's watching, I did close that door. So it's closed again. So back in 2 minutes, guys. Just want to take a photograph of the outside of the house, and we might do one quick spirit box session walking through the woods before we leave. See you back. It's going to twirl around now. See you back in a minute. Right, guys, welcome back, guys. I've just taken a photograph of the house behind me, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick spirit box session as we do one lap around the wood and head back to the car. And don't forget, guys, we are live Tuesday night in an abandoned Irish cottage not too far away from my own home, and it's quite spectacular. We'll be live roughly about 8:15. Please, you'll see it, abandoned Irish cottage. Please watch this one, it should be good, and it is quite spectacular. I will be there on myself live Tuesday night. So let's turn around the camera and we'll talk to you before we leave. Let's try and run the spirit box session on the way out of here now, guys. And let's put on the echo. Let's hope that it will run too for us, guys. And we'll turn up the speaker. Let's hope that it's picking it up. At the moment the boombox isn't working. It's always the case when you're trying to do something, guys, it doesn't work. And it should pick it up as soon as I put it on. There you go, it's on now. Right, so its echo's on. We're going to walk around to see what we pick up. And that is the house in there, guys.
Having a problem with
Having your problem. That could be in relation to having a problem with the Wi-Fi. Any spirits in here before we leave wish to come and say hello to me? My name is Philip. Spirit box is on, guys. We're just going to walk around the wood before we finish. This is the wooded area here. We do a small lap. We'll keep it going for a minute. Any spirits wish to come and say hello to Philip?
get there.
I'll get there.
Apartment.
Apartment.
D.
Spirits, my name is Philip. I'm about to go home now. I said I'd just bob here today and say hello.
Please.
Any spirits wish to say hello to me? Any spirits in the woods? As you can see, guys, the spirit box is on. We're picking up nothing at all. We didn't pick up anything to keep us in the house either. If we picked anything that was in the house, we would have, believe me, I would have stayed in the house. Just going to walk through this woods. See, do we pick anything here before we go? So you can see, we're right in the middle of the wood. If there's any spirits here, please try and say hello to me.
Next to.
Any spirits here wish to say hello? So we keep it going, guys, till we get to the car now. Any spirits here wish to say hello to Philip?
Looking at photos.
Take photos? Is that what you say? Take photos?
Don't you think you'll be lonely?
I don't be lonely, spirits. I'm well used to it. If you could say Philip before I leave. I just came back to the Bluebell house to finish an unsolved mystery, which I believe now it's not haunted. Definitely not haunted. Do you agree? So we're walking to the woods.
Be better.
Be better.
Something to. Book. I'm book.
So we're going to take a walk back to the woods, guys. We'll walk through the woods and we'll head back this direction. So guys, you can see me, I'm doing the spirit box. See you later. So I'm walking through the woods. We did the house. To me, if I felt that there was paranormal activity in the house, you can see the wood. We're in the middle of the woods. This yoke is going to scan it. It's built. There's 3 or 4 different programs built into it. It will repeat some words. But as you can see, the house is just down there. You can see it. Can you see it, guys? The house is just down there. We're going to walk down that way, and we'll head back that way again. And
Student.
And we're going to give it another gang there. Something to tell me to go back and do one more round of it, and that'll be it, guys. That'll be it then. I'll give you my honest opinion if I think this house is haunted. But
Later.
Okay.
so far, I don't think it's haunted at all. I think that it has a good location. It's in the middle of a wood. It does really look quite spooky, and I don't like to fake anything, guys. I like to do it right. And in my opinion,
What do you have?
Cold water.
if I do think this house is haunted, this box would definitely pick up something. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn around the camera and we're going to give you one more go for one more time, because I don't think, unless we pick up something in this run, and that'll be it, guys. So last trip in here, and I'll put the video together when I'm waiting for Ashley, and I'll give you my opinion as I stand outside the car before we go. Is this place haunted? So last trip, guys, of the Bluebell house. It does look quite amazing though. Last time. Is there any spirits in this house before I go? This is my last call. This is your last opportunity to come and say hello to me. I'm in the sitting room. There's lots of stories in relation to this property. What kind of stories? Well, they said there was a young girl murdered here in 1931, Easter Sunday. Michael McCutcheon murdered a young girl, 8 years of age. I believe it or not, it was told that she was murdered in this room here in 1931. We came out here, we did an investigation. We got loads of evidence in relation to spirits coming forward with children. And they were able to tell us who put the flowers in the ground. The names, the poem that was dirtily, rudely written on that wall has now been removed. And I'm just coming here tonight, or today, to say if there's any spirits...
Hear everything.
You hear everything? Good. You hear everything? So I believe there is paranormal activity here. Please do not be offended of me. My name is Philip. I am about to leave. If you could say Philip, I would appreciate it. If you have a message for me, please come through this device and try and say hello to me.
I know.
You know? Have you a message for me in relation to this property?
Oh, you do it.
How are you doing? Is there any spirits in this house? Yes or no? Any spirits here which say hello to me? Yes or no before? Last chance. So I did give it a good try, guys, to try and communicate with the spirits in this house, but last chance saloon. Any spirits here wish to say hello or goodbye to me before I leave? Do you want to say goodbye? Do you want me to leave? So as you can see, guys, I'm not getting the response that you should do in a spirit box session. It's just not picking up anything at all. we're about to leave the property now, and we'll keep it.
Bye.
That just said
Go.
bye.
Go.
That just said bye and go. Believe it or not. So maybe they didn't want to communicate me in that house. Maybe the spirits want to be left alone in that property. So we're just going to go out here now. We'll keep it going for another while. That is our investigation in relation to the Bluebell house. So
Next to it.
So that's it, guys. So we're going to knock off that device now. We're going to walk down here now. And we knock off the other device because we want them charged for Tuesday night's investigation. And I always look over my shoulder for some reason in this place because I just feel uncomfortable here. So that is it, guys. That is our investigation in relation to the Bluebell house. I did do a quick spirit box session. If I felt, in my opinion, if I felt that place was paranormal activity, I would have stayed there possibly for another half an hour. But there's nothing in that is going to attract me in the spirit box session to say stay. I'm not going to give you false hopes. I'm not going to open doors, close doors. I'm not going to open windows. I'm not going to make out of her stuff. The phone is ringing, 093 807. That is Megan. She'll be alright. So you can hear it ringing there. That's just Megan ringing. So while the phone keeps ringing, it's only Megan. Megan doesn't watch it anyway. So we're going to keep going down here for another bit, and we'll finish it off in 2 minutes. Just Megan, we just maybe if I just press the red button, decline button, that's fine. Should be listening. So before we finish up, thank you very much for stopping by in this investigation. It wasn't much of a paranormal investigation. It was an ongoing story in relation to the Bluebell house mystery, and that's my story in relation to the Bluebell mystery house back here in the woods. So we hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned. We'll be live on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. It is going to be a good one, and we will be able to go live. So thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you very, very soon in our next live investigation. It's goodbye for me. It's goodbye for Caroline, and we'll see you soon. Slán agus Bye bye.